Stampers. Today we're going to make this little Cookie Monster bag topper with the bag of Chip Ahoy cookies. And then I'm going to show you how to do this little gift tag. It says, "To my friend" inside. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm using the Pacific Point cardstock, and this is cut at 5.5 by 8.5. And I just folded that in half. And then you're going to take the scallop circle die, it looks like that. And you're going to place this right on the circle with about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scallops showing. Can you see that? Okay, so I'm just going to put this through the big shot here. Okay, this can actually make a card too. Okay. Okay, so next we're going to take the 3.5-inch circle die. I'm going to use the black cardstock, and this is cut at 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. I'm going to run that through the big shot. Okay, so there's our circle. So first we're going to go ahead and cut the circle in half. Okay, so for the colored cardstock, we're going to use the Crumb Cake, black, and the Whisper White. Let me go ahead and punch out the eyes first with the black, and this is with the 1-inch circle punch. I'm going to punch out 2 of those. Then we're going to use the 1 3/8 circle punch with the Whisper White. Then you're going to take the 1 3/4 circle punch and punch that out. We're going to use that for the cookie. And then what you're going to do for the cookie, to take a bite out of it, you're going to use the 1 3/4 scallop circle punch. You're just going to punch that out. So it gives it like a little bite on there. Super cute. Okay, so let's go ahead and put our topper together. This is for his mouth. And his eyes. Okay, and we're going to pop those up on dimensionals. Okay, just going to put this right over here. You can make his eyes kind of crazy if you want, like going crooked and like this. It's cute. Okay, so then for the cookie, I'm going to use the chocolate chip classic ink, and I have a pencil here, and I'm just going to use the eraser as my stamp. And I'm just going to dab that into the chocolate chip, and I'm just going to make circles on the crumb cake. Okay, then I'm going to pop that up on a dimensional. I'm going to put this over to the side. Okay, so it looks like that. Okay, so then to make the gift tag, let me show you how I did that. I just took a piece of crumb cake, and I'm just going to fold this in half. And I'm going to take the 1 3/4 circle punch. I'm going to slide that in to about right there. Can you see it? It's just a little tiny gap left over inside the punch. And since you're punching through 2 pieces of cardstock, it might be hard, but if you punch it a little bit and then let up on it and then punch it again, it should punch out. Okay, so there's the little gift tag. And then we're just going to take the scallop circle punch again. I'm going to punch one edge with the cookie bite. And then I'm going to line that up with the second part. Just going to punch that out. Okay, so there's your cookie tag. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with this cookie. I'm going to stamp some dots for the chips, chocolate chips. Okay, do the back side. Okay. Okay, so then for the inside of the tag, I'm going to stamp this. It says, "To my friend," and this is from the Friendly Phrases stamp set. Then I'm going to take the 1/16 handheld punch, punch a little hole over here to the side, and then I'm going to take my linen thread, and then I'm using a floss threader. I've used these before. This is really good for this because this hole is so tiny. So I'm just going to thread that through the floss threader and stick that through the hole and pull it through. Okay, so then let me show you on the finished product on how I attached it to the cookies here. I went ahead and just added snail adhesive to the Cookie Monster right here and right here, and then I just put that onto the top of the cookie bag. And then for the tag, I just took the linen thread and fed it through. Let me show you here. There's a little hole already on the bag, so what I did is I just threaded that through there and I tuck it over to the side. So then you just put your Cookie Monster on there. Make sure it's over to the side. That's it. How cute. All right, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later.